Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So last night, a sort of trade happened in the NBA. And by sort of, I mean, not really. What happened was, DeAndre Jordan was waived by the Los Angeles Lakers and picked up, reportedly, by the Philadelphia 76ers, in which the Lakers ended up picking up DJ Augustine and Wendell Gabriel, man, for their own personal roster, right? So you try fitting that in the YouTube title, man, the 100 characters. So, no, straight up, though, I really do like this quite a bit for both sides. I think it makes complete sense. DeAndre Jordan is a shell of his former self. He's just really not that, great anymore. But the thing is that the 76ers, they already have Joel Embiid starting, and they also have Willie Cauley-Stein, who I believe, I don't know if he's played too much yet the 76ers, if at all, but he's on the team too. So just a little assurance policy right there, especially, a guy like Embiid, or really even Willie Cauley-Stein can have injury histories and stuff like that, right? So I think it was a very nice pickup for both sides, man. But also, the other day, or I guess a few weeks ago at this point, when Andre Drummond was traded over to the Brooklyn Nets, I was like, okay, I was looking at the Philly roster and I was kind of thinking, all right, if there's one thing I could fix with this team, it would be to go out and get some sort of backup center. And they did that by getting Willie Cauley-Stein and DeAndre Jordan. Now, what I do want to look at real quick here, man, is just kind of the comparison with who the 76ers are getting versus who they let go with Andre Drummond. So real quick here, man, it's all going to make sense as I go through it. But pulling up Andre Drummond right here, on the Philadelphia 76ers, he averaged 6 points, 9 rebounds per game, 1 steal and 1 block, which is actually pretty good for backup numbers. He was decent. Now Drummond's putting up numbers, well, I guess not, a little bit better numbers, with the Brooklyn Nets, although it's not really leaning to W's or nothing like that, right, man? So, yeah, I do think it's a case where, with Andre Drummond going over to the Brooklyn Nets, it's just old Drummond again. And by old, I mean just, puts up numbers, doesn't really, lead to wins or nothing like that. But here comes DeAndre Jordan, guys, joining his new team, the Philadelphia 76ers. So he can be, something like that, at least, backup-wise, it's going to be big-time W. So on the season, he's played 32 games at about 12 minutes per game, averaging 4 points, 5 rebounds per game, about 1 block. He's going to grab you a few rebounds, maybe catch a lob every once in a while, and that's about it. The season before on the Brooklyn Nets, which is Drummond's new. It really is kind of like a trade, man. It really is kind of like a trade if you really think about it. So last year he did average 8 points, 8 rebounds per game. He's only 33, which doesn't seem old, but then again, I'm about to be 30, and my body just feels like it's deteriorating. Although that did start fifth grade for me personally speaking. But for DeAndre Jordan, who is just athletic base, that's where the bulk of his highlights came from throughout his NBA career, going back to the Clipper days, was his athleticism, and part of Lob City and everything like that. So would I want him to be the backup center for the 76ers? I'm kind of leaning towards more third string, kind of insurance policy type of thing right here, because let's compare him to Willie Cauley-Stein, man. Wait, how do you spell Cauley? Okay, Willie with an I. There we go, man. Willie with an IE, man. Alrighty, man. So, okay, he has played 1 game for Philly, and it looks like he played 4 minutes and was just, running some laps or something like that. But, hasn't really played too much for the Dallas Mavericks either this year. So, kind of a poor sample size. But, throughout his career, really Cauley-Stein, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was expecting better things out of him. I don't know if, injuries caught up to him. He was okay with the Sacramento Kings towards the tail end of that, but, looks like he's struggled to stay healthy for the most part. So it makes sense that they brought him to the 76ers to combine with DeAndre Jordan. Between those two guys, you should hopefully get something decent, right, man? Something decent as far as backup minutes. Because Joel Embiid plays a lot of minutes anyway, which I don't know if he should be doing that towards especially the end of the season, save your body for the playoffs. So we'll see how that all goes. But let's go ahead and look at the Lakers side of things, man. Going to DJ Augustine. So DJ Augustine, alrighty, man. The way that I think of DJ Augustine is... he seems to always be the point guard for bad teams. He is. Look at all the teams he's been on over the years, and they've all been pretty bad. He's always viewed upon as a guy that, franchises know, all right, our team's not great, we're in a rebuild. DJ Augustine is the dude at work that's not exactly going to change the company, but he's going to come and do his job, get his payday and everything like that, man. And it's not going to lead to any, greatness of the company, but it's going to lead to, just having a good, capable player. So, I mean, I do expect him to, I don't think he's going to start over Russell Westbrook by any stretch of the imagination, but, dang, this dude's 34, man. I feel like this dude just entered the NBA back in that 09 season. But, so he's played 34 games with the Houston Rockets on the season. Ain't going to lie. don't think I've seen a minute of him actually play this year, averaging 5 points, 2 assists per game. I personally remember him mostly, you know, from about a few seasons ago now on the Orlando Magic. You guys remember? I think he hit like a really nice like game winner in like the playoffs or something like that. But no, man, TJ Augustine, you know, a guy that can catch and shoot, can handle the basketball a little bit. What's his career averages, man? So his career average is about 38% from 3, which, yeah, that's basically just what he does. Assist-wise, about 4 assists per game, about 10 points. So I don't know if he's that anymore, but should be a good backup player nonetheless for the Los Angeles Lakers. They had to do something. I'm not even saying this is really something. This is just... It's something. It's something, man. It's making the best of a poor situation. But then you bring on this dude right here, man, who I'm actually pretty excited about is... I guess I'm not too excited. Yeah, Wenyen? I thought it was Wendell. Wenyen Gabriel. Okay, I guess I'm not too excited. I can't pronounce his bitch-ass name, man. But yeah, so he's 24 years of age. And you look at his regular season numbers, they ain't nothing to really write home about, right? What I do like about him is that this is a guy that... You know, for one, you look at his three-point attempts, like he's shoots about 1 to 2 threes a game, and he's shooting about 37%, so that's nice in its own regard. 6'9" player. I think he's a very, like, high-energy type of player in the NBA, so, you know, he's got 2 years of experience. He's a relatively young player. Maybe he goes out there and does some things, man. I just really remember him. I believe it was, like, Summer League with the Sacramento Kings, I believe. He was actually quite impressive, so... We'll see what he's all about. It's something different to try out, so we'll kind of see there. I do have this video that I do want to pull up real quick here. Sorry if it don't look the greatest, but, you know, let me do something quick editing skills here, guys. I'm so quick with the editing and everything like that, yeah, it's like it's not even going to make a difference. Like, you ain't even going to know, man. Hey, and perfect. Not really, but yeah. Just some quick highlights, you know, from both these guys. So Lakers signed veteran point guard TJ Augustine to a deal. Augustine spent the last season have Houston in the 5 points per game in 15 minutes. 40% beyond the arc and 40% from the field. So from the arc, essentially speaking. All right, then we got Gabriel real quick here, man. Yeah, been bouncing around a little bit. Oh, he was out of Kentucky. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, athleticism and knock down the occasional three-point shot, man, for sure. So, all right, let's get out of that. All right, so that must have been Gabriel right there. Dang, I don't know why I said Gabriel. This ain't no bitch-ass High School Musical. Oh, good pass, good cut, though, to the basket. Which, you know, Augustine is a smart player, man. Oh, shoot. Y'all see that hustle out there by Gabriella? Catch and shoot. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. The point of this, of both these signings, I would say leaning more towards TJ Augustine is the Lakers just trying to make the play-in tournament, man. Like, just doing something, get some veteran presence out there. So, I think that's kind of the point of that, but... I don't know if that was really a highlight. That was barely an assist by Gabriella, man. Ooh, look at that clutchness. I think that was the shot I was talking about. Yeah, against Toronto. All right, here we go. What you got, man? Ooh, that's a little post move. He's got a good NBA body. He's got a really good NBA body. So, I think that's a big-time W. Watch him pull this 3, man. Very fluent jump shot. It's looking good. I guess I don't really have, like, a player comparison for him. I would say, like, 6'9", can block the occasional shot. Got some good athleticism, can knock down a three-point shot. Maybe, like, a poor man's Serge Ibaka. I guess is probably the best way I could really put him. Ooh, good shot right there. What you got? Oh, man. Hey, look at that defense. Run it. Where you going, man? Where you going? Hey, good take. All right, I like the run and transition. So we got that. And then here's just a little bit of DeAndre Jordan. We all know what he's all about. Like, we don't got too much highlights to show here, but here it is, man. Russell Westbrook with the steal. Throwing it, lobbing it up. And that's it. That's all he did for the entire season, man. That's all we got for this video. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine, the moves that were made. Not like big-time game changers. I like it more for the 76ers. I think for the Lakers, it's making the most of a bad situation. But that's all we got for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.